Hey everybody. I just uploaded earlier a video talking about how I blew the 700K funding, right? However, I want to go just a little bit more deeper in this quick video and just really this is for myself, but whoever's watching can look along and, you know, hopefully you get something out of it. So, as I was saying in my old video, right, when I was looking at as far as buying, I was looking out for the fact that these areas kept being pushed up. Fundamentally, we're looking at stocks potentially being bullish, right? So when I'm looking at this 4 hour, this was my demand. It was a drop, my base, my rally. This is valid. This is valid. As far as my entry, I realized one thing, and this was my trade. This is the trade I should have done off of this 15-minute with a 5-minute break of structure confirmation. We had the 5-minute break of structure at 10:15, right? Next candle came down. Now perhaps I entered off this candle, got stopped out. This next candle at 10:25 closed bullish, which would have been this 15-minute candle. If I would have entered for this 15 or that 5, it's the same thing. I could have potentially walked out with a solid 3 RR. This would have been my trade. Now, I don't like, the pullback down, but this would have been okay. This was the trade that I needed to get, and unfortunately I missed it. Unfortunately, my entry was here. It was too late. I got stopped out. So I realized, let me take a note of this, because this is the kind of stuff that I think is important to realize. My entry should have been off of the 15. It would have been a lot more simpler. It would have made a lot more sense. Sometimes the 5-minute is great. Sometimes the 15-minute is great. I mean, it's the same thing could be said about this candlestick here, right? When it came down, as y'all can see, right? 5-minute break of structure, which I did take this trade, by the way. And unfortunately, when price went all the way up, it came down, and due to the fact that I was over risking 2%, the daily threshold was hit and we lost. We ended up taking that L. We got another 5-minute break of structure here. That, in this case, I would have got stopped out, which I did. I took this trade as well. Again, I just went full tilt, guys, but I wanted to look at this and I wanted to make a very quick video because I really have the desire to become better and better every day. And I'm going to take that advice from Lance from SMB Capital, and that is he tells his traders to focus on one thing to better per month. And for me, I think the remainder of this month, of course, I want to pass. Of course, I have my PA account 50K ready to get started, and I haven't touched it because I wanna pass these 150K accounts. Why? Because the more accounts I have, the less stress I have to deal with as far as getting it to the percentage to be able to withdraw. And that's really what I'm working my way up to. So for the remainder of this month, I have one goal, just for this month, just one goal to improve upon, and that is accepting my losses. In the sense of, I have a rule. My rule is I give myself about 1% max loss per day, because we are limited to 4% total when it comes to these accounts, to the 150K account, 50K account, etc., etc. We are limited to 4%. I have to make 6%. So if I allow myself to have a 1% max for the day, I'm able to split that 1% into quarters, 0.5 I should say. I can split it up to 0.3 and then have 0.7 left over, etc., etc. That way, if I have a trade that I'm not too confident, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take it, I can maybe risk a quarter or a 0.15. Or if it's a setup that I highly believe in it, perhaps I won't risk the full 1%, but I will do a 0.5 or a 0.75. So that is my goal moving forward. My goal is that as soon as I hit that 1% max for the day, I'm turning off my computer, I'm walking away, giving myself a mental break before coming back to review and moving on with the rest of my day. I'm here to become a better trader. I'm here to document my process. I'm not here to gamble, and there's no point in me passing these accounts gambling, because once I'm funded, to try to repeat that same process and getting a payout is just not gonna work. But without further ado, guys, is your boy Los Trades. I hope you guys are having a better trading day than me, a better trading start to the week than me. So yeah, peace.